everyone, I'm Lilly. Today I would like to talk to you about control and how what we do about it affects our world. I hope that by the end of this Ignite, you will be able to think about the world in a new light. The weird thing about devastating loss is that life actually goes on. When you're faced with a tragedy, a loss so huge that you have no idea how you can live through it, somehow the world keeps turning, the seconds keep ticking. Think about what this quote means to you. So, what about control? We try to control our world in multiple different ways, but as of today, we have no control over which direction our world turns or when it will rain. But you may dismiss this and say that the government has control over us. Sorry, there is still a thing called free will. People still have control over themselves. We all know that laws have not stopped kids under 21 from drinking. But sadly, laws also haven't stopped mass shootings or robberies. People still do these things, and about 15,000 people were killed by guns last year. We have no control in our world or the people around us. That is a fact. Doesn't this scare you? The feeling of being powerless? The feeling that nothing you do matters, things will always continue happening as they always have? It scares me. The first real time I experienced the feeling of true loss was when my dad died. Now, I'm not going into the details because I may lose control of myself and end up crying, but let me just put it this way. It was really bad. I missed school for a week. I just wanted the world to stop turning so that I could allow myself some peace and quiet. This was the first time I realized how little control I have in this world. After a week of crying and eating a lot of baked goods, my mom made me go to this little church camp called Happening. While I was there, I met some pretty remarkable people who I will never forget. One of these people, a friend of mine, changed my perception on control. At this church camp, I didn't really want anyone to know about the sad stuff in my life, so I decided to shield my emotions. However, with this friend, our relationship evolved, and I was able to show my true feelings, though I didn't exactly show them the way I was supposed to. We were sitting down, and I kind of just started crying. Right then, I bet she had no clue what to do. Just so you know, she had no idea what was going on in my life. Even though she had only known me for a day, she did the best thing anyone could have done for me. She gave me a hug. Her hugging me was the greatest relief I could get. She helped me regain control of my emotions by positively controlling herself. In that moment, I figured out that your thoughts and actions are your only controllable things. But this kind of control is the most important. Okay, let's focus on the facts. The only controllable things are ourselves and our minds. We have unlimited control of each. With this, we have a choice on how to control ourselves. We can either do it positively or negatively. Negatively controlling yourself can be defined as harming yourself or others. An example of this can be seen in posting mean or hurtful comments on social media. According to the Pew Research Center, 59% of U.S. teens have been cyberbullied online. Also, a recent poll of CFA's student community found that 89.8% of students have seen negative comments on social media, and 35.6% have posted one themselves. These people that have cyberbullied others and posted these mean comments have controlled themselves negatively. But there's another way to control yourself. Positively controlling yourself is helping others. Doing this can be as simple as giving a hug or smiling at someone in the hallway. People do positive things daily. An example of positively controlled people is the Cajun Navy and volunteer personnel during and after Hurricane Florence. According to the New York Times, volunteers helped more than 155 people get out of their homes and get to a shelter in one night. These people positively controlled themselves and helped others on the verge of disaster. Now that I've explained what our options are, we have a choice. Should we control ourselves positively or negatively? Many people have chosen negative. According to Kaylee Leaderoo, a well-respected statistician, in the news, the emotion that is most often affected is anxiety, a negative emotion. We all know that negative things happen daily. It is a problem in our world. As seen on social media, people as simple as our friends in school can control themselves negatively. But we can stop this problem by choosing to control ourselves positively. This helps everyone in our community, everyone in our world. People are benefited by positive things. You should smile at someone you don't know well in the hallway. Talk talk to someone who looks alone, and show support to those who are grieving. I was drowning in my own sorrow, and someone threw me a lifeline, and this allowed my life to go on. We can all be each other's support. Thank you so much for choosing to listen and pay attention. I hope you all learn that positive control is the best way to start spreading good in this world. Thank you.